Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to this, I don't know, we're going to call this like a super mega bonus reading. There really is no, I don't know, it's just going to be a bonus reading, and it's kind of like something I came up with. It's either going to work out really, really well or really, really terribly, so you have that to look forward to, right? But Pisces, let's see what is going on for you. This is just a timeless bonus reading for whenever you find it. So in your first row here, you have this skunk spirit, and this card says know your worth on it. I do feel that, I said in the last weekly readings, I think that was the week of the 2nd of May, that I felt like self-esteem was going to be super important for pretty much everyone, and that is definitely still true. So anything you can do to improve your self-esteem, to believe in yourself, all those things would be very beneficial, I feel, with this skunk energy, and I do feel like it's asking you to pay attention to that. I also, just looking around at everything here, I do feel that some of you clearly could be going through kind of like a spiritual, like awakening, which is sometimes never comfortable. So I do feel that there could be some like energy rising. The skunk spirit kind of represents like your kundalini energy. So there could be some sort of like awakening going on here at whenever you're watching this. Again, this is going to be a timeless reading for whenever you find it. You have the 5 of Wands in your current general energies. So I do feel like some of you are going through some changes at this time in your current general energies. And I also feel that there could be some conflicts that you could be experiencing at this time as well. I feel that like innovation is going to be very beneficial for you. The 5 of Wands to me is not that bad of a card. To me, it is a card of innovation, trying new things. It can also kind of represent to me going on an adventure, or kind of experiencing an adventure, looking for new ways of doing things. Like I said, again, for whatever reason, I feel like the universe is asking pretty much everyone to realize that there isn't just 1 or 2 ways to do everything. There's like a million ways to do everything. So that's what I would say there with that 5 of Wands. And again, that is your current general energies. I'm going to pull 3 clarifiers for each one of these cards. So you have the Empress, the Knight of Wands, and the Death card. Love it. I feel that there could be some sort of transformation, obviously, going on for you here if you push through this 5 of Wands energy. And again, this is coming up in your general energies at this time. So I feel pushing through any blockages or anything that could be stopping you is going to be very, very important with that 5 of Wands energy. I also feel that going on an adventure, Knight of Wands, exactly what I said with innovation. Knight of Wands, he's very, very spontaneous. He just does whatever he feels like it. And he's also very much inspired by things that inspire him. Like he could be excited by something completely brand new. And I think to the outside perspective, to people outside of him, he might look like he's chaotic. He might look like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he actually knows exactly what he's doing. He's following his heart. He's following his passion and desire. I feel like doing that is going to lead to a lot of abundance for you, just generally with that Empress energy. I feel like people are going to start looking at you. And again, it doesn't matter what gender you are. I feel like this is just an energy that is surrounding you here, Pisces. It's like, I get this energy of people really taking you more seriously in the near future, very near future. And I also have April popping into my head. I realize that we're into May probably by the time this video goes live. I don't know, I might put these up on like the 30th or something like that. So again, it's like between now and next April, could be you are kind of building up this Empress energy. I see people, it's kind of weird because again, I see people taking you very seriously where they didn't in the past. It's like, I don't want to say that you're proving yourself to anyone because I don't think you're doing it for those reasons. I think you just are proving yourself because of your actions, just in general. And that's what I feel like is going on here with that Empress energy. It feels really nice. I really, really like that for you here, Pisces. In the next row, and sorry, I didn't plan this out very well. You're my guinea pig for this reading. I'm not going this way. I'm actually going across, but I do want to pull these first. And at the end, we're going to wrap everything up as always. You have the Go the Distance card. I'm pretty sure you had this card with me recently. And the Go the Distance card is about like, pushing it to the limits, kind of like really making it to the end. And so in a lot of ways, I feel you really have to push it at this time. I feel like this is saying don't half-ass anything. It's time to whole-ass like one thing really, really well. So if you're working on a project, a business, anything like that, it would be a great time, I feel, for you to like really, really focus and really make it happen. Really kind of do everything you possibly can to give it as much attention as you possibly can. And that's what I'd be doing there. In the area of messages from your future self, you have the Six of Pentacles. I love the Six of Pentacles. To me, Six of Pentacles is a card of success and forward movement. It's also a card of planting seeds. It represents equal give and take. It can represent giving to one thing and not the other. A lot of different meanings. But for you, Pisces, I feel like it's talking about planting seeds. Again, to me, it's a card of kind of trying a couple of things in your life and then really focusing on what works. You can also say that things are coming together. Really what I feel for you, Pisces, is it's like, I know this might sound lame, but I feel like your future self is saying that you're finally understanding like different experiences that you have gone through, challenging experiences, positive experiences. It's like, I almost feel like everything is coming together for you. And it's like you're understanding how everything is connected. You're connecting the dots. And again, as one of the most famous Pisces ever, Steve Jobs, says, it's like you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking back. And I feel like your future self is saying you're starting to connect dots. So why does this matter for you here, Pisces? You have the Four of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Two of Wands. I feel like it matters because it's going to give you confidence in the future is what I'm getting here. The Two of Wands is really a card of like taking the lead and making something happen. And you have the Two of Wands twice here. You also have the Two of Wands in the area of anything unexpected or unexpected good news that could be coming in for you here. And so I feel like it could be providing you with some answers. The Justice card is cause and effect. It says, again, focus on what works. Justice has been coming up for everybody for quite a while, and I've been telling everybody that the Justice card is like really saying, it's cause and effect. It's like if you put energy into something, do you get energy out of it? If the answer is yes, keep doing it. If the answer is no, cut it out. And I don't care what it is, but that's going to be the best thing for you. I almost feel like that Four of Pentacles is a little bit of a challenge. I feel the Four of Pentacles is more talking about things that are hard to let go of. But I really feel that the Six of Pentacles, again, Six of Pentacles, normally the guy, he's holding a balance, just like on the Justice card. And so I really feel that your, kind of like where you put your energy is going to be very important. And, again, he's giving to one, but not the other. I think the important thing to realize as well with that Six of Pentacles is one of the people on that card, they have something in their back pocket, the person that he's not giving to. And there's like a saying that, of people having something in their back pocket, meaning that they're holding something back. So I would be careful of giving to situations where, again, a person is holding back. They're not giving everything that they could be giving. And this is not just love. I feel like this is all situations that you're dealing with at this time. Next, you have this Rhino Spirit. This card says overcome any obstacle. And I definitely feel that like understanding your worth and like going for something is going to be the thing that really kind of increases your self-confidence. Like we were talking about here with the Empress card, I feel it's super important that you focus on your self-worth, your self-confidence. All those things are going to be very important for you at this time. But I feel you are easily able to overcome obstacles right now. In the area of any unexpected good news or anything unexpected in general, you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is like a card of, normally the guy, he's standing at the top of a tower and it's part of a castle. The story of the Two of Wands is that he has accomplished everything that he's wanted to accomplish, at least he thinks he has, and he is looking out at the world with envy, and even though he has the whole world in his hands. It kind of like, even on this card, this is the Tarot of the Mystical Moments, by the way. I love this deck. She's like looking up at the moon, something that is maybe in her imagination when she has everything she wants right here. So I kind of feel like some of you are realizing that there's like something that you want is right where you are. Since I've been on this trip, I've been rereading like a lot of my old favorite Law of Attraction books. And the Two of Wands always reminds me, there's a book called Acres of Diamonds, and it kind of reminds me of that, the Two of Wands. It's like, not always, by the way, just in this situation here, Acres of Diamonds is like a story about a guy who he's searching for his millions, right? So he sells his house and he goes off into the world looking for everything that he wants. But what he doesn't realize is the house he sold was sitting on acres of diamonds, you know? It's like, it kind of represents the fact that everything you want is right where you are, or you have everything you need to kind of make something successful. You just have to put the work in to do it, to figure it out, or you just have to polish things up. So let's see here, what is unexpected here, Pisces. And this is really good. You have the King of Swords, 4 Wands, and the 6 of Wands. You know, could be marriage. There could be a person who's coming in for you who's marriage material. It could be any gender, but I am seeing them as that King of Swords person. And again, it could be any gender. I do feel it could be someone who's more mature than you or older than you. Not always true. I always say that the King of Swords could be younger. They could just be more mature. So I kind of feel that for some of you, and it could be leading to marriage. So there could be communication coming in for you. The 6 of Wands is like something that everyone will be jealous of. I kind of feel that for you, Pisces, where, you know, just looking at your reading, I feel that there's like something that everybody, you know, you have a lot of these cards of envy, 2 Wands. Do you have the 2 Wands twice? Yes, you have the 2 Wands twice here. You have the 6 Wands, which you're not going to be able to see it, but there's a person right above my finger there, and they kind of look jealous on the 6 of Wands, and it kind of represents like someone who's envious, who's jealous of another person's success and all this other stuff. So I kind of feel like everyone could be, you know, there could be some jealousy going on around you. Is it a bad thing? I'd say probably not. I feel like this is probably a good thing for you, Pisces, because to me it's saying that there's like a lot of success coming in for you. Again, if this is love that's coming in for you, I feel it's someone who's, again, other people would be jealous of, so just a good person. For others, I feel like you're setting yourself free. And, you know, it's like sometimes I think we do something, you know, that leads to certain freedom. Could be financial freedom, could be work freedom, whatever. And people, there are going to be people who are jealous because they feel, you know, they can't do it themselves. But I would just ignore the haters, Pisces. Next, we're going to look at the path that you're on right now, and we're also asking, are you on the right path? You have the Devil. I would say no, for the most part, if I'm being honest with you. That does not mean, again, we're going to clarify, that does not mean that you should get off your path right now. I want to stress that. I just feel like there are certain things that you're doing intuitively, you know, that's what I feel here, that maybe are not going in the right direction. And I feel you need to really take a close, hard look at everything you're doing and say, is this serving my highest good or not? Is this doing, you know, am I going in the right direction? Am I doing the things that I need to be doing at this time? I just feel there could be little things. And I especially saw this with the 4 of Pentacles up here and the 6 of Pentacles, where it's like there could be things stealing your energy. And I feel like you need to be very careful of that. Hold on one second. I want to change something. Sorry about that, Pisces. This is a super mega reading, so I want to add another deck and use a different deck for the bottom. But with this Devil card, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, and the 4 Swords. You know, I feel like this is saying don't limit yourself. The whole entire reading is saying don't limit yourself. Know your worth, go the distance, the Rhino card. I feel like this is saying that you know that you are capable of accomplishing so much more than you are right now. And I feel like you just need to believe it and do it. The Wheel of Fortune is like a change in your destiny. Page of Cups could be love, but and some of you, if you are looking for love, I do feel there are some changes that need to be made, but I feel like it's more like what you deserve, you believe, you know, as far as love is concerned. So no settling right now, Pisces. And I feel like you need to be honest with yourself. I do feel, you know, I kind of have weird feelings about love. So, you know, I'll just throw that out there just in general, just so you know where I'm coming from. I don't want my bias to, you know, interrupt your love life, Pisces. But what I would say is I do feel like we have to be super honest with ourselves as far as like what we deserve, you know, in love. And if we are honest with ourselves and we look at ourselves and say, I'm not the best I can be, so I can't attract the best, then we need to change it. We need to make some changes. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you, but I would say there are some improvements that need to be made here. And that's kind of what I feel like this is saying here with the Devil card. So again, take that how it resonates, right? The Page of Cups can also be your dream life. He normally has that cup out and there's a fish in the cup. I would say he needs to grab onto that fish. It could be some sort of blessing, wish, dream, goal, whatever. And I feel like this is saying, again, don't settle on your dreams either. there could be something you want to accomplish. I feel like you have to go for it, for sure. Next, in the area of what could be, this is something maybe, this area is something that maybe you don't realize that you could have, that you could create, whatever. You have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restriction. It's also a card of setting yourself free. So again, I feel like you are much more free than you realize, but I just feel like you need to do it with this Eight of Swords energy. I feel like you need to set yourself free. So let's look into that here, Pisces. Yep. I feel like you need to choose your own happiness. Look at this. You have the Nine of Swords, which is like, having a nightmare, waking up and being stuck in a nightmare. You have the Nine of Swords, the Sun, and the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, it could be like your true authentic self. And I do feel there is like a separation between, who you are right now and your true authentic self. I feel that. I'm a Pisces, right? And, I feel the same exact way. So, there's some sort of separation for Pisces going on. I feel like we have to step into our true power. But the Nine of Swords says you need to get rid of any nightmares or any repeating circumstances in your life. The Sun says you need to move towards your own happiness. The King of Cups could be a person for some of you. So if you're interested in a person who's like a King of Cups, it doesn't have to be a water sign. To me, King of Cups could just be someone who's very kind of like bold, assertive, or not bold and assertive, but very emotionally in touch. They have great depth to their emotions as well. Probably an adventurer, someone who's adventurous, and also could be a person who, again, has great emotional depth. Usually King of Cups, they can come off as having no emotions, but they actually have a lot of emotions. They just are in good control of their emotions. So I feel like what could be is if there's any situations where you feel trapped that are any repeating nightmares, I feel like you need to set yourself free from those situations. And finally, for a message from your guides, you have the Fool card. The Fool card says it's time for you to take a leap of faith. The whole entire reading, Two of Wands twice, go the distance, Knight of Wands, all these cards are like saying, move towards your desires so that you can be your true, authentic Pisces. And that's really what I feel on that Fool. Let's see, you have the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Yes, the Hermit, your true authentic self. The Hermit needs to shine his inner light. He has that light in the lantern, and it's actually the star, like from the star card, and he needs to blast his light out, but he's like holding it back. Even his feet are actually frozen at the top of the mountain that he's on. He could put that lantern down, set his feet free, and he could share his, experiences, inner voice, whatever. Queen of Pentacles says you have all the resources necessary to do this. And the King of Wands, I feel, is really saying go for it. I feel like you need to be bold. I feel like you need to be assertive. And King of Wands, he really is extremely bold, assertive, and extremely confident as well. He really goes for the things that he desires to create in his life. He, really makes it happen, so to speak. And that's what I feel like this reading is just, it's very simple. Putting it all together, that's what this reading is saying. It's saying that you need to be bold, assertive, and like really super confident because you will be successful. I love this reading actually for you Pisces. And again, I feel like people will be jealous of like where you are at, and but like in a good way. So I like this. Thank you for being here, Pisces. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.